Eagles Pep Band, and you're watching CITV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Plymouth Whitemarsh Girls Basketball Senior Night 2017. First, we would like to recognize the seniors from our visitors tonight, the Upper Moreland Lady Bears. Seniors, please come forward for a small token of our congratulations on your careers. Number 30, Kim Benj. And number 15, Noelle Woodman. Congratulations, girls, and good luck in your future endeavors. We would also like to take this time to honor a senior who is currently videotaping this ceremony and has been videotaping games for the Lady Colonials for the last 3 years. And now, let's honor your 2017 Lady Colonials senior class. First up, senior co-captain, number 50, Lauren Cassia. Lauren is being escorted by her parents, Lisa and John Cassia. After graduating this June, Laura will be taking her talents to Cabrini University, where she'll be continuing her volleyball and basketball career. Her favorite memory while playing for PW was the team's most recent win over Upper Dublin in double overtime. Laura will miss all the pregame fun in the locker room with her teammates the most of all. Laura would like to say a special thanks to her parents for always being there for her. Her grandfather, please stand up. Give him a round of applause, please. For coming to every game he can, and to Coach D, Coach DeLucia, and Coach B for making me a stronger person and player. Lastly, Laura would like to thank her teammates for such a great senior season. Once again, let's hear it for Lauren Cassia. And now, our other member of the senior class, senior co-captain, number 20, Laurel Suchland. Laurel is being escorted by her parents, Beth and Dave, as well as her sister Samantha and her brother Dean. Laurel is still deciding which university will be lucky enough to have her for the next 4 years, but wherever she goes, she plans to major in forensic accounting. Laurel's favorite memories include the team hug and celebration after the double overtime win at Upper Dublin, as well as the Family Feud episodes during pregame. Laurel will miss the daily locker room talks with her teammates and always having this group of girls to brighten up her day in the halls of the school. Laurel would like to thank her parents for always supporting her, all the coaches for the endless time they've put into helping our team succeed, and a special thanks to the team for all the laughs and support over the years. Again, let's hear it for Laurel Suchland. During the past 4 years, Laurel and Lauren have helped lead our program to a 66-23 record, each starting over 50 games during that time, 3 district playoff appearances, and in this senior season, the program's first league title in 20 years. And the first outright league title in 34 years. Lauren and Laurel, thank you for all your time, sacrifice, and dedication for the past 4 years. You are greatly appreciated and beloved. You will be surely missed, But thanks to you, our program continues to move in the right direction. Congratulations on 2 spectacular careers. Ladies and gentlemen, the Plymouth Whitemarsh Lady Colonials class of 2017, Lauren Cassia and Lauren Suchland.
Hello and welcome to the Colonial Gym for the Suburban League matchup between the Plymouth Whitemarsh Lady Colonials and the Upper Moreland Golden Bears. I'm Lenny Brenner alongside Jason Green for your CITV broadcast.
I'm Jason Green. Thank you for joining us.
Jason, what are your keys to tonight's game?
So my first key of the game is ball movement. It's very important to pass the ball around the court to find the open shot and score. My next key is rebounding. Rebounding is very important because rebounding leads to fast breaks and fast breaks leads to points. My last key is giving the ball to Lauren Cassia. Lauren Cassia has a huge height difference against the Golden Bears, and if she gets the ball, the PW Lady Colonials could win this game.
Starters for the Lady Colonials are senior guard Laurel Suchland, senior center Lauren Cassia, junior guard Taylor O'Brien, junior guard Allie Diamond, and junior guard Lauren Fortescue. And let's head over to center court for the tap. Tap is up, and the Lady Colonials win the tap. Over to O'Brien, passes back to Suchland. Ball movement. Dribbles, passes back. Diamond dribbling. Passes back to O'Brien. O'Brien's driving in, puts up a shot, and it's good! Taylor O'Brien for 2.
If they keep feeding Taylor O'Brien in this game, she could score a lot of points, and it could really help them win this game. Recently, she has scored 1,000 points, and that's a huge accomplishment. And now she's part of the 1,000-point club.
And the ball was tied up, and the Golden Bears are going to retain possession after that jump ball. And another steal, almost by the Lady Colonials. It is pushed up the court. 3 is up and no good for the Golden Bears. It is going to be Lady Colonials' ball, as Birds tried to save the ball, and it was no good.
That was great. That was great effort by number 30 on Upper Moreland Golden Bears.
Now O'Brien gives the ball to Cassia. She's dribbling. Passes out. Great pass into for O'Brien.
That was a great cut by Taylor O'Brien.
Pass.
That was a great cut by Taylor O'Brien.
And that was a great pass by Allie Diamond into Taylor O'Brien in the lane.
They're pressing and trying to get a steal. Now it's 1-on-2.
And their pressure's really good so far, Jason, isn't it? It's led to a couple steals, right?
Yep.
As that 3 is put up and is no good.
Steals could lead to more fast breaks.
But the rebound is grabbed by Woodman. And it will be Lady Colonials' ball. O'Brien has the ball. She's dribbling up the court. Passes it over to Cassia. Diamond has the ball. Ball fakes. Passes it over to Suchland. Suchland dribbles. Scans back to Diamond. Over to Fortescue. She's dribbling. Drives in. Passes it into Cassia. And Cassia finishes.
There are 2 keys in the game right there. Ball movement and feeding it to Cassia.
That was great ball movement there as the Golden Bears are pushing it up the court. And it is thrown away by Hughes. That's where the press helps. Yes, it does. The pressure is really good so far.
Yeah, it's leading to turnovers already.
And it is 6-0 Lady Colonials with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. As O'Brien has the ball, dribbles with her left, drives in, kicks it back out. Fortescue's dribbling around, drives in, great move, and she does not finish the layup.
She's got to finish those layups.
Yes, she does. And checking into the game for the Golden Bears is Casey. She is in the game, and she is in for Hughes. And now the Lady Golden Bears are pressing up the court. Up. That looked like a walk to me, Jason, didn't it?
It looked like that was a backcourt violation, but that's a questionable call by the ref.
Yeah. Now Longs has the ball.
Call by the ref.
Gives it over to Woodman. Back out to Core. Core's dribbling. Gets trapped. Gives it back to Longstretch. Longstretch is scanning. She passes back to Core. Core's looking, fakes, and she walks.
And there's a travel by Caitlin Core.
And it'll be the Lady Colonials balls coming up the court with 5 minutes and 26 seconds left. 6-0 is the score. Ball's up the middle. Great crossover by Taylor O'Brien, kicks it back out. And that three is off as it is an air ball. But Taylor O'Brien grabs the rebound and puts it back up. It is no good, and the Golden Bears do get the rebound. Up the court by Woodman, kicks it back out to Longstretch. Longstretch passes it over to Core. Core puts up a three, and that is no good and is out of bounds. It will be Lady Colonials ball. Do you think that's a good shot attempt by Core right there, or do you think that she should have moved the ball around to take a better shot?
I think that it was a good shot by Core because she was open, and if you're open, you always got to take the open shot.
I agree with that statement, and it is going to be Taylor O'Brien bringing the ball up the court. She's driving in. Oh, and it looks like she appeared to make someone fall, and the ball is kicked out to Suchland. Suchland is off the mark, but Kasia does grab the rebound. One of your keys, right, Jason?
Yep, Kasia is a big key factor in this game because she can rebound and score.
She has a huge height advantage over these other girls as Diamond's dribbling around, gives it to the corner into Fortescue. She crosses over, and it is stolen, but Kasia up, and it is a jump ball called. That ball was on the ground. What is your thought on that?
I do not think that was a jump ball. I don't think they were fighting over the ball. It was rolling on the ground, and they were trying to pick it up. I do not think
very
that was
bad
a jump
call.
ball.
And the officials are talking at center court. The coaches appear to be pretty annoyed with that call.
He says that it's rolling on the ground, and
I agree.
What? and he is very upset with the call, and
it looks like it
it's
is going to be
Lady
Lady Colonials ball as they reverse the call. And they're still having a little trouble deciding, but if it is going to be Lady Colonials ball, Taylor O'Brien will be passing it in. It looks like they're running a box play with Suchland and Kasia in the bottom and Fortescue and Diamond at the top. Pick is set. O'Brien tries to feed it into Kasia, and Suchland gets the rebound off the missed pass by O'Brien to Kasia. Now O'Brien's dribbling around up top, right near half court. Hesitates, fakes, goes in, kicks it back out. Fortescue drives in, kicks it back out to Suchland, over to Diamond. Diamond with her left hand dribbles, and she does not finish with the left, but Fortescue grabs the rebound, and that is off the mark as well.
Suchland had that open shot. She's a good three-point shooter. I think she should have taken that one.
And that is 2 missed layups on that same play for the Lady Colonials. As Core has the ball, she's dribbling around, crosses over, kicks it back. Oh, Core has the ball now, excuse me. Core is dribbling, passes it over to Hughes. Hughes now passes the long stretch. Back over up top to Woodman. Hesitating in the triple threat, gives it into the high post, and Longstretch dribbles back out, but she kicks it up, and the ball is almost stolen by the Lady Colonials.
Since this timeout, there has been no points scored, and it's been 2.5 minutes. Then there is a brick by number 2, Phoebe Longstretch.
Yes, as Lauren Suchland grabs the rebound, and O'Brien's pushing it up the court. She makes a good decision and kicks it back out to Diamond. And there's a huge height advantage for Kasia right now. I don't think they're giving the ball to her on the post as Diamond drives in and draws the foul. What do you think about that?
I think that they should give it to Kasia. I think that Kasia could easily make a layup over Cassidy Murphy, and I don't agree with what the coach is thinking because they should give it to Kasia.
Now, Lauren Kasia is 6'3". This girl appears to be not even 6 feet. They should definitely be giving the ball to her.
Yeah.
And Steinbach and Bird will be checking back into the game for the Golden Bears as Allie Diamond will be shooting another foul shot.
That's the first foul of the game by Longstretch.
And she makes the second, Allie Diamond with the foul shot. And an awful pass.
And the PW Lady Colonials are going to take advantage of that. Suchland drives and misses the layup. That's the third missed layup of the game. They really got to finish these.
O'Brien has the ball up top. She's dribbling. Drives in, great move, and she finishes with her right hand. Great move by Taylor O'Brien off the aggressive defense by the Lady Colonials. They are doing a great job on this press as there appears to be a weak left hand and a carry for Hughes, but the refs do not pick it up. Now the ball is in the corner for Steinbach, and she airballs the floater. And the Lady Colonials appear to have the ball. Great pass into the lane to O'Brien, and she finishes again. Taylor O'Brien.
Taylor O'Brien seems to be finding the holes in the defense and taking advantage of them every play.
That is a traveling violation on the Golden Bears. Steinbach with the traveling. And it will be the Lady Colonials balls on this senior night here in Colonial Gym. It is 12-0 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Ball over to Kashi at the top of the key. Delivers a bounce pass over to Diamond. Diamond kicks it back over to Fortescue. She's driving in with the left hand, has a wide open layup, and she does finish this time. Great move by Lauren Fortescue.
The Golden Bears have to work on their defense in the paint because that's where the PW Lady Colonials are getting all their points from.
As the ball is over the middle to the Golden Bears, and that is kicked over to Woodman, and Woodman draws the foul. That foul appeared to be on Laurel Suchland. And that foul is on Laurel Suchland. It is her first foul of the game. The Lady Colonials' first foul as well. And now on the foul line for the Golden Bears is Woodman. This is their first foul shot, and it is off the mark. Now
Gia Schweitzer is checking in
yes,
for Lauren Fortescue.
And Gina Schweitzer is the 5'5" senior guard. She is number 10 on the court right now. As the second shot for Woodman is up and it is off, and Kasia snags the rebound. Great rebound. Taylor O'Brien dribbling up the court. Over. Now Kasia has it up top. She really needs to get down in the post. Laura Suchland passed up on the open three and almost throws it away. But there she is, Gina Schweitzer, and she just gets the rebound. And it is a jump ball, and it should be the Lady Colonials ball this time. Oh, guess not.
That was a good call by the refs.
Oh yeah, Lady Colonials did win the jump, and there was a bad call last time as they had to decide, and it is going to be the press. And it looks like the middle is wide open for the press. What do you think about that?
I think that they got to cover everyone on the court. There's 5 girls out there, and I think that there's enough people to cover the whole.
Yes, as that layup is off the mark for the Golden Bears. Taylor O'Brien has the ball, kicks it over to Suchland. Suchland over to Kasia. Back to Suchland.
It seems like Taylor O'Brien just passes the ball and drives. She's not a shooter. I bet she probably can, but she decides to take the smart.
And one! Great move by Allie Diamond for the and one.
44.
Oh, never mind.
44.
That foul was apparently on the floor, as it appeared to be in midair. That was not I do not agree with that call, but it is going to be Lady Colonials' ball underneath. They should have counted that basket, I think, as they kick it out to O'Brien. She's faking, drives in, kicks it back out to Suchland. Suchland with the wide open three, and that is just in and out. Almost good for Laurel Suchland. Pushing it up the court is Longstretch. Surveying, dribbling around. Pick is set by Burge. Back over into the corner. And the Lady Colonials get the ball after Ellen Wood turns it over. Up the court's Diamond, kicks it in. And it looks like to be tangled up, and there is a foul called on the floor. It appears to be on Woodman. That foul is Noelle Woodman with the foul, and Hughes is checked back into the game. And they have 6 players on the court right now, I think. Which actually, I think should be. Anyway, Hughes comes back out of the game, and ball back up to Diamond. Core is back into the game, excuse me. O'Brien has the ball up top. She is dribbling, and she just gets right by the girl. Tries to pass it into Kasia, but it is no good.
3 seconds left.
Woodman dribbling up the court quickly. Woodman puts up a shot, and it is off the corner of the backboard.
I think that the Golden Bears should have called a timeout in the middle of that quarter because it's 14-0, and it seems like there's nothing working. They should have called a timeout to figure that out.
And it appears the junior forward Victoria Betterly will be checking into the game as the second quarter gets started, as it is 14-0 with the second quarter still ahead. Lady Colonials are up. Now I have to ask you one thing, Jason. I heard that this is if the Lady Colonials win this game tonight, it is going to be the first time they've been undefeated in a long time. Can you specify that for us?
It would be the first time they would go undefeated since 1983 and league champs since 1997.
So tonight's a pretty big game for them, meaning they're either going to go undefeated for the first time in many years, and they're going to become the league champions for the first time in many years. And based off the score of 14-0, do you agree that they've came out ready to play and they're playing their best right now?
I think that they have, but you should be humble and shouldn't just be lazy with the ball.
And push back, just like this weekend in the Super Bowl. It appeared that the Falcons pushed back and the Patriots won, so I just wanted to compare it to that, even though they're up 14-0. I think that the Lady Colonials really need to keep pushing on the gas, just keep the score run up. Not in a bad way, but they just need to keep it up. And it appears that Schweitzer will be passing the ball into Allie Diamond, and Taylor O'Brien is not in. Also in the game right now, over to Fortescue. Fortescue's driving out to Suchland. She drives in with the left hand. Open lane, that ball's over to Diamond. Diamond fakes, dribbles in, has a little light, over to Schweitzer. She puts up a shot, and it is off the mark. And that ball is almost rebounded by Victoria Betterly, but it's just not.
The PW Lady Colonials are taking smart shots, they're just not falling today.
As the ball is passed back out, now up top, long stretch dribbling. Long stretch, trapped, tries to kick it into the lane to Woodman. And a traveling violation is called on the Golden Bears, and it appears to be Colonials' ball. I saw the one ref call a foul and the one ref call a traveling violation, so these refs do not appear to be on the same page tonight. Do you agree with that?
I do agree. There's been a lot of questionable calls, and I think that they need to figure this out.
They did call a foul. And they did call a foul on the Lady Colonials on Victoria Betterly. That is her first foul. Victoria Betterly is the 5'10 junior forward. Ball is passed up. Driven in. The layup is up, and it is off the mark for Woodman. That would have been the Golden Bears' first points. Now the ball is kicked back over. Diamond has it. Drives in. The ball is blocked by the Woodman, who just missed the layup. Now the ball is being pushed up the court by Core.
I think that the ball movement is coming in effect. Even though there's a turnover, they're still passing the ball around and trying to find the open shot. And there's a steal by Fortescue. Fortescue's driving.
Is she going to dunk? Good finish by Lauren Fortescue. And there's that timeout that you were talking about, Jason.
I think that they really needed that, and maybe they can figure things out.
That is a full timeout called by the Upper Moreland Golden Bears. A score of 16-0 with 6 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second quarter. And, well, this game is starting to become a blowout, but, you know, just like you said, we never give up. Now, coming from the Golden Bears standpoint, what's something that they have to do that they're really just not doing that's causing them, for one, not to score, and for two, not to play good defense?
Well, I think that they have to play better defense. They're letting up so many points and also not getting any points on the offensive side.
Now, something that I think is killing them a lot is they're really turning the ball over a lot on the offensive end. On the press, the Lady Colonials are doing a really good job of stealing the ball. They're getting really panicky, and they're throwing the ball away. Panicking a lot. Based off someone that plays basketball, you know that you have to really be calm with the ball and not panic and try and throw it away. Do you think that's something that they need to work on, or do you think that the press is just working really well?
I think that the press is working really well, but they have to communicate more so there's less turnovers.
That's exactly right. I agree with that. Communication is key. And the lineup right now for the Lady Colonials is going to be Victoria Betterly, Lauren Fortescue, Laurel Suchland, and Gina Schweitzer.
Seems like they're not giving up on the press.
And on the press, I think they just called timeout to talk about this as the ball is stolen by Lauren Fortescue. Again, I should say by Lauren Fortescue as she draws the foul. And that foul is on number 12 on the Golden Bears. And I just wanted to say that that's Ellen Wood, and that's her first foul. But I just wanted to say, as Core checks back into the game, I just wanted to say that the middle is wide open on the trap. I just realized that the middle is wide open. And, oh, apparently that was an offensive foul. I'm sorry.
I think if number 30 Kim Berg does get the ball, she has to make sure not to step backwards and have a
Yes, as Diamond drives
violation.
in, kicks it into the corner. Fortescue back to Diamond. Diamond's hesitating, running it, kicks it back out into the corner. And it appears that Kasia is checking back into the game.
And so is Taylor
as
O'Brien.
Taylor O'Brien is, as well as Allie Diamond, the 5'4" junior guard, draws the foul again. Now, what I was saying is the middle is wide open on the trap for like every time. If they just give the ball to the middle, the Golden Bears just pass the ball to the middle, they literally have a 2-on-1 every single time. And I think the coach just called timeout to talk about that because they gave the ball to the middle, and that led to a good shot attempt. Not a score yet, though.
I know they have to feed the middle of the court more because that's how it will be a 2-on-1.
As that shot is off, as Lauren Kasia checks into the game for Gia Schweitzer, the junior guard, as Allie Diamond looking to put up her second foul shot. That shot is off the mark as well, but Laurel Suchland grabs the rebound. A great offensive board for Laurel Suchland. Fortescue has the ball up top. She's looking around. She dribbles, gives it back to Suchland. Suchland drives in, kicks it back out in the corner to Diamond. Diamond fakes, finishes with the left hand. Allie Diamond.
It seems like nothing is
And
going
the middle is
well
wide
for
open again,
the Golden
as you
Bears
can
in this
see.
game.
They're just not feeding the ball to the middle. Jason, what were you going to say?
I think that they should continue this press because it's working, and they have not let any points up, and there's 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
As Laurel Suchland has the ball, kicks it back to Betterly. Betterly over to Diamond, over to Fortescue, over to Suchland. Suchland back to Fortescue, and they have some really nice ball movement going on right now, don't they, Jason?
I think that they're using their ball movement just to waste time because I think that they're confident that they're going to win this game. But
yeah, I think they're just really waiting. They're really waiting to get a better shot attempt because, oh wow, and really nice spin move by Lauren Fortescue.
I agree. I think that. Oh, and then there's another steal.
Lauren Fortescue is definitely the MVP right now. She is playing amazing. Or Taylor O'Brien. Her and Taylor are both basically running the game as Allie Diamond is taking out of the game as Taylor O'Brien checks back in as we're talking about her. And I just think that she needs to keep being, Lauren Fortescue needs to keep being aggressive on defense, and it'll be Golden Bears ball, or excuse me, Lady Colonials ball underneath. Suchland looking, back to O'Brien. O'Brien dribbles in, tries to finish with the left, and that is off the mark. Pushing it up the court is Long Stretch, and she is stopped and met by Betterly. Ball is being swung around top of the key right now. Long Stretch as the ball passes up the court. She puts up a three, and that is off, and Kasia grabs the rebound.
They're having a lot of trouble rebounding this game, and they have to figure out a way to stop Lauren Kasia on the boards.
Yes, they do. Back to Fortescue. O'Brien hesitates, in and out. Over to Suchland, she pump fakes. She drives in, she has a layup attempt, and that is good! 2 points for Laurel Suchland on this senior night. And the ball is tried to be thrown to the middle, but that is again stolen by Fortescue. She dishes it in, and the layup is bricked, but it is a great follow-up and finish by Laurel Suchland as another timeout is called by the Golden Bears. Why do you think they called this timeout, Jason?
I think that they called this timeout because it's 24-0 and they haven't gotten anything going this game, and they're almost in foul trouble because they already have 5 fouls.
Yes, they are right now, and well, they're in a little bit of foul trouble. Not really. In 2 fouls, it'll be the 1-and-1. There's still 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Scored 24-0, Lady Colonials. And the Lady Colonials are really doing a good job of being extremely aggressive on defense, meaning they're jumping through the pass lanes, getting a lot of steals. And quite frankly, without these steals, they would not be having this many points. I think it would be not a lot closer of a game, but they probably would have at least 10 less points.
They've gotten so many steals this game, which has led to a lot of points and fast break points. Seems like they're not doing the press anymore and just laying back on defense.
Yes, and the ball is being driven up the court by Longstretch. She passes it over to Core. Core surveying, she kicks it into the high post. That ball is dribbled, and it is stolen by Taylor O'Brien as Hughes throws the ball away to Taylor O'Brien, who cuts off the passing lane, like we were saying. Now Diamond has the ball, kicks it back to Suchland. Kasia has the ball, again with that giant height advantage, and it is a skip pass over to Diamond. She cuts off the baseline, and it's all right. Betterly gets the ball.
I'm very surprised that they're not putting Kasia in the paint because that's where she's most effective.
She's right there where she is on the low block. She needs to she is at least a head taller than that girl right now. They need to look into the post as O'Brien has the ball. Kicks it back out to Suchland for her three, and it is off the mark.
She's taking smart shots, and if she shoots and misses, it's still a great shot to take.
As Longstretch throws the ball off the bottom of the backboard, and Diamond has the ball pushing it up the court, and she draws the foul. That foul is on number 3, Core, for the Upper Moreland. And Allie Diamond will be shooting her foul shots again. And she makes the first, making the score 24-0 with 3 minutes left in the game. 25-0, excuse me.
Allie Diamond is going to Georgetown to play lacrosse, even though she is an all.
Oh, I didn't know. That's an interesting fact. She's going to Georgetown?
She is going to Georgetown, but for lacrosse, not basketball, as she drains a second.
2 for 2 there, and now it is 26-0. Lady Colonials leading with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in the half. And now the ball is dribbled up top by Longstretch. Over to Woodman, back to Longstretch, looking into the high post. Ball is kicked back over. Driving. A blocking foul is called on the Lady Colonials. We will see who that is on in a second. That foul is on number 13 for the Lady Colonials. That foul is on Allie Diamond. That is Allie Diamond's first foul.
Team's third.
Ball's underneath. That shot is up, and it almost is the first points as Casey's shot is just off the mark.
Kasia's gotten
the Euro step and foul is, travel. Excuse me, Jason. Sorry, what were you saying?
Kasia has gotten so many rebounds and has led to so many points.
And somebody is hurt on the court, unfortunately. We never want anyone to get hurt, as number 15, Woodman, is hurt. And coming in for Woodman because of her unfortunate injury is Hughes. And now bringing it up the court is Longstretch. Longstretch has the ball. She's dribbling. She kicks it over to Steinbach. Now having the ball is Hughes. Hughes dribbling. Baseline. Kicks it back into Hughes, and she puts it up, and it is just short. Taylor O'Brien has the ball. Kicks it over to Diamond, over to Suchland. Suchland dribbling. And it's 3 seconds in the lane for Haley Zigmont, who checked into the game during that timeout, apparently. And while we're on the topic, Haley Zigmont, number 15, the 5'9" sophomore guard, is into the game for the Lady Colonials as Longstretch has the ball, dribbling up the court. She's dribbling. She kicks it over to the left wing to Steinbach. Steinbach pulls up, and that shot is off as well, and it appears to...
Their shots are not falling today, and I think they need to work on that at halftime.
And that is going to be number 2, Longstretch, passing the ball in. She lobs it up. That shot is put up, and it is short. And is going to be Lady Colonials ball after Hughes' short floater attempt. That is no good, as well as her hitting it out of bounds. Now 26-0, ladies and gentlemen, with 1 minute and 45 seconds left in the second half. Lady Colonials are demolishing the Upper Moreland Golden Bears right now. Thank you. They finally give it into Kasia. It was not a very good pass, but it is all right as Haley Zigmont grabbed her first rebound of the game. Taylor O'Brien comes in, and she does score. Taylor O'Brien is in double-digit points as she has 10 plus this game.
And that's the reason why she is getting scouted by Division I schools, because she's an all-around athlete and very, very good at basketball.
Yes, she is, Jason. That is a good stat. As the baseline is Steinbach drives into the baseline. She kicks it back out to Core. Core dribbling. Taylor O'Brien with some great defense, and that ball is to Hughes. The three is up, and it is good!
Their first points of the game.
Long stretch with the three to make the score 28-3 with 45 seconds left in the game. And that is a start for the Upper Moreland Golden Bears now. Just like in the Super Bowl, they cannot push back.
And also, they have a 25-point lead, and it's almost halftime.
Exactly. There's 30 seconds left as Diamond dribbles to the left. She goes in, takes it, and it is a great move, great take by Allie Diamond. And Allie Diamond has 8 points in the game. Now the ball is being dribbled over by Longstretch. She's looking for another three. She does not take it even though she had one. The ball is kicked back out to Longstretch. She's dribbling. She has her three again. She puts it up, and it is just off the mark as it is short. Excuse me, it is just short. And that looks like to be online as there's 8.9 seconds left. Now, last time we were here, Taylor O'Brien made a heroic buzzer beater shot before halftime. Will she do it again? Yeah. Taylor O'Brien has it. Drives in, shoots, and a foul is called before the half. Taylor O'Brien will be shooting 2 foul shots as the score is 30-3 for the half.
That was a good foul. That was a good foul by Upper Moreland because Taylor O'Brien has knocked down all her layups in this game. Now she shoots 2.
Good point, and Taylor O'Brien will be shooting her 2 foul shots. The first one is off the mark as Taylor O'Brien steps back from the line to just take a moment. She realizes she's playing really well in the score, and she probably really wants to knock these foul shots down, but she is playing amazing. Jason, while she's shooting these foul shots, as she missed the second one, which you were right, it was a good foul. Who do you think out of everyone on the Lady Colonials is playing the best this half? The first half, who played the best? Who do you think?
Well, I got to give it to Taylor O'Brien. Taylor O'Brien is keeping them in this game. She's good ball movement and scored a lot of points.
I agree, and the score at halftime is the Lady Colonials have 30, and the Upper Moreland Golden Bears have 3. We will see you after this short break. Hello and welcome back to the Colonial Gym for this senior night. It is 29-3. Lady Colonials are up with the whole second half ahead, so we will see what happens. It is going to be Golden Bears ball coming in, and Jason, what do you think about the first half?
The Golden Bears have had a lot of trouble with everything. They've just hit 1 3-pointer, a contested three-pointer. And I think they got to work on everything. There's a 3 and there's a brick, just like that.
That was a bad shot. That was off the mark, definitely. And now the Lady Colonials have the ball. Sussland in the corner. She hesitates on her threes, which I thought was her specialty. Fortescue back up top to Diamond. Diamond's dribbling around. She's dribbling. Wants to go by her defender again, and she does. And she does not finish with the left hand. Do you think she has to make those layups?
I think that they always have to finish their layups, even though they don't have a very good chance of winning. They still have to try and come back.
And Longstretch passes the ball in, and that is kicked back out to Longstretch. I'm sorry. She gives it back to Core. Core back over. Shot is not up by Casey. And a great finish for the 5th point for Hughes. Now it is 29-5, and they are slowly chipping away at this lead. O'Brien has the ball. Oh!
And there's
a 3-pointer!
And Lauren Cassia, the senior, it's her first 3 of the game. And
Lauren Cassia makes a 3-pointer. The crowd is going wild. That is maybe her first 3 in a long time.
Rebound by Taylor O'Brien.
I think she wants to shoot it again.
There's a 3 by Taylor
And now the
O'Brien,
3 is good by Taylor O'Brien. And now the ball's up top by long stretch. Ball is kicked over to the top of the key to Hughes. Hughes looking. Shot is up, and that 3 is good. Long stretch, and there's 3 threes in a row consecutively. One by Kasia, one by O'Brien, and now one by long stretch.
That's long stretch's 6th point of the game.
I think O'Brien was about to shoot it for. And a great pass into the lane, and O'Brien finishes. Beautiful assist by Allie Diamond.
It seems like the chemistry with the Lady Colonials is really taking effect because Taylor O'Brien has caught a lot of times, and her teammates keep finding her in the paint.
Now, ball's up top, jab step, passes it back over to Core. Core drives in and almost gets past O'Brien before O'Brien gets her hands on the ball, and she does not come away with it. But it's a good thing Laurel Suchland is there to grab it. Now the ball is being pushed up the court by Allie Diamond, over to the corner to Fortescue, back out to O'Brien, over to Suchland. Another 3 for the Colonials, and it is off the mark. And Fortescue grabs the rebound, has her girl on the post, and it is good. Lauren Fortescue making the score 39-8. With 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Jason?
The Upper Moreland Golden Bears have to work on their offensive rebounds. The Colonials keep crashing boards, and just like that, they keep getting a lot of steals, which is the fast breaks.
Ooh. Wow.
What a play by
A
Lauren
very nice
Fortescue.
stop and finish by Lauren Fortescue.
What a step back.
I really like this. Lauren Fortescue, she has like a lot of steals. She might even have a double-double. A nice cut to the basket by Longs. And that is off the mark by long stretch, as it's a little too far under the basket.
The defender is going to be remembering that tomorrow.
Yes, she will, as well as a lot of other people. And now Suchland in the 3. For the 3, and it is good. Laurel Suchland again, and that is 4 threes in the past minute and a half for the Lady Colonials.
That's her first 3 of the game with 5 points.
And obviously we know why the timeout was just called by the Upper Moreland Golden Bears. The score is 44-8 with 3 minutes and 24 seconds in the third.
They've been doing a lot better scoring. They have scored 8 points. That's more than they scored in the first half, and it's been 3.5 minutes. But they still need to work on everything else. It seems like Phoebe long stretch is keeping them in the game with their 6 points.
And also, Jason, now that the cheerleading team here is out here, I just wanted to ask you something while we have this quick break. Do you think that they're using
the Lady Colonials have scored many points in this half, even though they've let up 8. All right, the buzzer has rung, and that means that they're starting the game up again, and it's going to be Upper Moreland's ball.
Timeout is over. And it will be the Upper Moreland ball coming in. And it appears that Steinbach is checked into the game. Has the ball up top. Good ball fakes by the Upper Moreland Golden Bears. Now, Jason, while they're passing the ball around up top, do you think they have any chance of coming back? There's only 3 minutes left in the third quarter. They're down by 30-something points, and do you think they have a chance?
I think it's slim to none, and Slim has just left the building, so I don't think that they have a great chance of winning this.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess you don't think they're going to have a chance as O'Brien has the ball up top. She's looking around. She notices they're in a zone, and she is going to drive in through the zone, kick it out to. Oh my gosh! Oh, the whole crowd.
The first one was still good.
The whole crowd will still remember that first 3 by Kasia.
It was still a good shot. She was open in the corner. I think that she should have taken it.
Yeah, and they're up by this much. If she's made it through the first time, she has the confidence as the ball is thrown away by Ellen Wood. I think
that was
that's
not a good pass by Wood.
an adequate shot attempt. That's fine. Like, I don't think that's like a really awful shot, and I'm pretty fine with that. How about you?
I think that they're just trying to get more points on the board, so it would be harder for Upper Moreland to come back.
Now, and it was
In and
literally
out.
in and out, in and out. And that shot attempt was by Laurel Suchland. She has to be careful that she does not go backcourt as Steinbach has the ball. Passes it in. The shot attempt is up, and it is off the mark by Burbs. As she fights for the rebound. That is a really good rebound.
That was a
Gets it
poor
back
job
out.
by Lauren Cassia not fighting for that rebound.
Yeah, I agree. And White 20 with the foul. That foul will be on Laurel Suchland, who once again is that 5'6" senior guard. They're honoring her tonight as the senior night here in the Colonial Gym, and the people being honored are Laurel Suchland and Lauren Cassia.
They're the only two seniors on the team, but next year there will be a lot of seniors because there are a lot of juniors right now.
Oh, great
She fights for that
rebound.
and puts
And
it
that
up.
is a great, it was a missed layup, but it was a great rebound by Woodman. She got the ball. She didn't just quit after she missed that layup, and she just got the rebound. As Suchland has the ball now. Suchland pass over to O'Brien. O'Brien's dribbling. Suchland gets by her defender. Euros are in the basket. Laurel Suchland with a great Euro step to get around her defender and score, making the score 46-10, putting the Lady Colonials up 36 points with only a minute left in the third, excuse me. That was a good move.
And Gia Schweitzer fights for that ball, and it's going to be a jump ball.
And that is a jump ball
And Lady Colonials ball.
the Lady Colonials do get the ball. And Allie Diamond's back into the game, taking out Taylor O'Brien.
Speaking of Taylor O'Brien has not shot that many times, but she has driven to the lane many
Yeah,
times.
I don't think she's taken any. She's made one three-pointer, like a shot in the corner, but all the rest. And Allie Diamond, as we were just talking about driving and scoring, gets a bucket. And Allie Diamond has been scoring a lot as well as Taylor O'Brien, who have both making tons of layups. And the way they're doing that is by getting by the defender. Now up top. That is a great steal.
Fast break.
Fast break. And it is blocked. And it was a great steal by Victoria Betterly. But she just got blocked, and it was still a good layup. It wasn't like she just missed the layup. She just got blocked. It happens to everyone. And the Lady Colonials are once again showing their aggressive defense as
Allie Diamond passing it
Allie
in.
Diamond, passing
Finding
it in.
Betterly. Kicking it out to Schweitzer. Back to Diamond.
Now, do you think, who do you think right now in the game, they're probably not going to lose theoretically, but they still could. Now, what do you think they're going to kind of like take their starters out in the fourth quarter or no?
I don't. I think they'll take them out when there's about 2 minutes left, and there's a great job by
As Lauren Cassia fights for the rebound and puts it back up for a score. She is playing great this game. She even has a three, and the buzzer beater shot looks good. Oh, right on line. That shot is almost good. That would have cut it to a 27-point game. Excuse me. Yes, a 27-point game. It is a 30-point game right now. With only 8 minutes left in the game, as coming over to our scorer's table is Haley Zigmont checking into the game. Now, Jason, heading into this fourth quarter, there's nothing really that the Upper Moreland Golden Bears can do, really, right?
They're down by 40 points. There's only 8 minutes left in the game, and they scored 7 points in the third and 3 points in the second, and I don't think that they have a good chance of winning this game. But I think they have to keep trying and keep using all their effort.
Some good moves by the cheerleaders on the court. Just wanted to point that out, and they've been working very hard, I know, on perfecting these performances on the court. And now we're going to be heading back down to the basketball game.
Surprisingly, there has only been one foul in the second half so far.
Yeah, there's only been one foul, and that has been on the Lady Colonials. Now, going into the fourth quarter, it appears that they did not take the starters out. They still have Laurel Suchland, who is a starter, Allie Diamond, who is a starter, Lauren Kasia, who is a starter, and they also have in the game Haley Zigmont and Gia Schweitzer.
They've taken out Fortescue and Taylor O'Brien.
Yes, they have.
And I doubt that they'll put in either of them in for more than a few minutes.
And that three is off the mark by Casey as Suchland grabs the rebound and is pushing it up the court. She stops. She's going to be running the point guard, it appears, for this shift. Over to Schweitzer. She drives in, kicks it back out. Allie Diamond for the three, and almost. It is off the bank and almost in.
I don't think that was a smart shot by Allie Diamond. I think that they should just waste clock. They should just burn clock and just wait for the game to be over.
And that basket is good for a long stretch, making it 50-12. And I heard Haley Zigmont calling out someone needs to get the ball. And they should still be playing their hardest, even if they're up by this, because they really should have the practice for when they play better teams and make sure they're playing their best.
I think that long stretch is the only person that's kind of keeping them in the game because she has 9 points. Then everyone else combined has 4.
And Haley Zigmont puts on a great move, but it's just off the rim with her left-handed layup attempt. Very good move, though, and almost scores. Now, the ball is kicked back out. Suchland has the ball. She is dribbling. Suchland has it. Over to Diamond. She fakes in the corner. The ball back over to Suchland. Suchland spins. She kicks it back out to Schweitzer. She drives in. Oh, it looks like she double dribbled there. They did not call it.
I think that they missed that call, but Lady Colonials keep
it looks
burning
like
clock.
Sorry, yeah. So it looks, and Schweitzer, the last attempt is no good. It looks like. Yeah.
I don't think that they should be shooting. There's no shot clock in this league, so I don't think that they should just be shooting and chucking up shots. I think that they should just burn clock.
Now, there's still 6 minutes left. That's a long time to burn the clock, but I think what they were really trying to do, as the foul is drawn by Burge on
I don't agree.
Kasia.
I don't agree with that call. I don't think that was a foul, but it's a ref's call. So I think that they have the final word, and Kim Berg is shooting 2 at the line.
Yes, and right now I think they're just trying to move the ball around and get a good shot, not really burn the clock, as that first shot is good by Burge. And 2 of the younger players on the team are checking in, as Allie Diamond and Haley Zigmont come out into the game are Sydney Kesselman and Brooke Felgois, both sophomores. Brooke is a sophomore guard. She is 5'5", and Sydney Kesselman is a sophomore forward, and she is 6 feet tall. As Felgois has the ball, she's dribbling it up the court.
It seems like the PW Lady Colonials aren't going to keep any of their starters in.
Great ball movement. Laurel Suchland appeared to be fouled. They did not call that, but she could not absorb the contact and finish, but still a good play. She was open. That 3 is up, and it is an air ball. That 3 was air ball by Steinbach, and this game is pretty much over right now, but it is still nice to see some of the young talent that will be playing in the future years play. As that 3 is good by the one of them, Brooke Felgois. She is good for 3. That is her first point of the game, and it appears to be a 3. Now, Long has the ball, passes it. Standing at the top of the key is Woodman. She's dribbling around. Drives in. And it is blocked by Kesselman. As the foul is called, though. That is her first foul, and it is the Lady Colonials' 3rd foul of the half. And
it's 53-14 in the 4th quarter with almost 5 minutes left.
I think I've noticed that as Murphy is checking in for Burge, that the Golden Bears and the Lady Colonials have both not been doing pretty well from the foul line tonight. Now, I don't really think that is affecting the outcome of the game, obviously, but it might be a little bit closer if the Golden Bears could just make their foul shots as they go 0 for 2 there, and the Lady Colonials come up with the rebound.
I think that this week in practice they got to work on their foul shots because both teams haven't made that many. And with the free opportunities that they get, they got to.
Now Kasia has it again. Is she going to shoot a 3 again? And a 3 seconds in the lane for Sydney Kesselman. Once again, she is a sophomore forward. She is 6 feet tall. And now the ball will be pushed up, dribbled up the court by Longstretch. She's looking around, she crosses, she dishes the ball, drives, and the foul is drawn by Woodman. And that foul appears to be on, the refs are signaling over to us. That foul is on number 23, Sydney Kesselman. That is her first foul. And now checking into the game for Gia Schweitzer is Haley Zygmunt. And now there's 3 younger players into the game. And now Felgois has the ball. She's dribbling with her left. She gets over the half-court line. She passes it to Suchland. Suchland's looking around, pass it to Kesselman. Kesselman throws it into Kasia. Great pass and a great finish. Lauren Kasia. I think she is one of the better players on the team, as her height is a big advantage for her. And that is another foul on the Lady Colonials, as it appears that 2 players are going to be checking in. Number 42, Bria Rivers, and number 4,
Shay Dixon.
Shay Dixon.
Shay Dixon is number 4 sophomore guard. She is 5'5". And Bria Rivers is number 42.
And we will be seeing who these players will be coming in for, as the foul shot is up, and it is good for the Golden Bears. As everyone is clapping for the 2 seniors who were taken out of the game. Once again, it is senior night, and they get a standing ovation waiting for them on the bench. They both played extremely well and helped them with this win, soon-to-be win, as both of the foul shots are good for number 15, Nunman.
It seems like for the first time in decades that the Lady Colonials are going to go undefeated.
Yes, it does. Now, Jason, do you want to tell us what that stat is one more time, as the 3 is up and off the mark by Kesselman? How many years, do you know when the last time they went undefeated was?
Last time they went undefeated was 1983, and that is historic if they close out this win.
And this is going to be a big win. You're going to see a lot of excitement and happiness from the Lady Colonials if they soon win this game. And I really think that everyone contributed to the game that played. And now Haley Zygmunt up, and that is good. That is her first point of the game. Haley Zygmunt. Haley Zygmunt is a sophomore, 5'9" guard.
The PW Lady Colonials are putting in more of the role players because they want to sit all their starters, and the role players are showing off their talent right here against all the starters on the Upper Moreland Golden Bears.
Oh, wow. They called a foul there on Sydney Kesselman. That was not a foul at all, as me and Jason both agreed on. That was not a foul. She was literally standing straight up. I mean, her feet might have been moving a little, but it appeared that the Upper Moreland Golden Bears player lowered her shoulder in.
I agree.
And a charge is called, and Sydney Kesselman makes up for her foul and takes a foul. And it is going the other way, as that charge is called.
That's her first.
Number 15, Woodman.
That's the Golden Bears' first foul of the whole half. They've not been in foul trouble this whole game.
For playing with the score of only 18 points right now, they only have 1 foul. There has to be something else that's causing them not to score and not to stop the other team, and that appears to be their offense and defense. As Haley Zygmunt puts up a shot that is no good and rebounded by Bria Rivers, which is no good. What do you think things that they're doing that aren't good, that are, like, I know that they're playing bad offense and defense, but what, like, specifically are they doing within each of those things?
I think turnovers, forcing shots, and just not playing good defense, and just like that. Not a good pass, but that was good. That was really good effort by Kim Berg.
That was a really good save by Burge, and checking into the game as another standing ovation is for Burge. Now checking into the game for the Upper Moreland Golden Bears is Finn. They're doing the mercy rule with the clock, and this rule is that if you are up by 35 or more, they keep running the clock within inside of 2 minutes. Meaning, since they're up by they're up by 38 right now. Even though the whistle is blowing right now, the clock is still running. Therefore, the game will be shorter because it's kind of hard to score 35 points in 2 minutes. So they just keep running the clock.
Gary Payton scored 10 points in like 8 seconds, but they are down by 38 points, and with 31 seconds left, and I think that might be a bit difficult.
Yes. Now Kesselman has the ball, and that is deflected and actually stolen by Hughes. She's pushing it up the court. She decides not to go in. The ball is passed over up top. McKinn looking around studying. McKinn bounce passes it up top. That shot is put up and is off the mark by Hughes. And it appears that in 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the shot is no good, and the Lady Colonials have gone undefeated. They have gone undefeated for the season, and they won 58-20. Jason, this is a really happy and exciting moment for them. And this is the 22-0 season for the Lady Colonials, and that is an awesome achievement. That deserves a round of applause. Now, thank you so much for joining us for this senior night. This has been Lenny Brenner
And Jason Green
for your CITV broadcast. And once again, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night, and we will see you again soon.